All right. Hi, friends. Good morning. It's about 11:15. Hope you're having a good Saturday morning so far. You're probably thinking, you know what? It's a little bit of sun outside right now, depending on where you live. I know I just drove from West Hartford to Rocky Hill, and I had some high clouds and a little bit of sunshine filtering through, and temperatures are in the low 20s right now. But we're getting ready for the snow to arrive later this afternoon. So if you were watching us last night, we were saying it would be fine throughout the morning and even early afternoon time if you had to do some traveling or run some errands, head to the grocery store, take your kids to practice, things like that. And that's still the case. We're still several hours away from the snow moving on in, and I think really by like 4 or 5 this afternoon, this evening is when we're going to be seeing snow statewide, and it's the evening, 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock tonight, where I think travel will be pretty tricky with the snow falling and accumulating. So let's head to the maps, and I'll show you what's going on. Just give you a quick little look here. These are the headlines. Again, dry through early afternoon, snowing statewide later today between about 4 and 5 this afternoon. And then the trickiest time to travel will be during the evening hours, say between about 6 and midnight tonight. If you don't have to go anywhere, probably best just to kind of stay put and enjoy the snow from home. Good thing that it is a weekend, so not a lot of people will be out on the roads. Lows today started out in, the single digits and low teens. We started out the morning at 10 in Salisbury, 13 in Danbury, 15 in Hartford, even 17 down in New Haven. And we are warming up a little bit. We're up to 20 in Hartford, 21 in Windsor Locks, 23 New Haven, 23 in Bridgeport. And we will top out in the upper 20s and low 30s throughout the day today. And here's what I'm talking about. It's a little bit bright from our iCam in Windsor Locks right now. We have some high clouds, but also a little sunshine filtered through there. So not too bad outside for the first part of the day, but we'll show you Futurecast and what we're thinking in terms of when the snow arrives. So I've stopped it at noontime. The snow is still out to our west at this point, and then as we go through about 2, maybe a few flakes beginning to move on into lower Fairfield County, but it's really not until a couple more hours after that that we'll start to see it kind of statewide, a steady snow. So 5 o'clock tonight we'll have some snow. It fills in, and during the evening hours that's when I think it'll come down the quickest and hardest. Again, this isn't a huge storm, but we will see some accumulation for several hours. So this is 8 o'clock tonight. We'll have some steady snow statewide, and then we will start to see a mix and rain line kind of moving from south to north across the state through about midnight. And then in the wee hours of Sunday morning, any precipitation kind of winds down and tapers off. So by the time you wake up tomorrow, we'll be looking at partly cloudy skies, and temperatures tomorrow not too bad at all. Upper 30s to near 40 degrees with some sunshine. So you will have a chance to clean things up, and things will actually be melting a little bit too. All right, so this is one of our computer models. This is the European snowfall forecast. It's not too far off from what we're thinking. We could easily see about 4 inches in and around Danbury and Waterbury, Torrington, Salisbury, maybe a little bit more in that part of the state. Could see some 5 or 6 totals up in the hills of northern Connecticut. In and around the Hartford area, probably about 3 to 4 inches. Same thing with Middletown and Chester, and extreme southeastern Connecticut, where we may see a little bit of mixing or rain sooner. We're looking at perhaps 1 to 2, maybe 3 inches in that part of the state. So this is our forecast, which is sort of a combination of what we're thinking, looking at all the different models, and it's pretty much on track to what we just showed you there. So about 2 to 5 inches in a good chunk of the state. I think a lot of places will end up with about 3 to 4 inches statewide. Again, a little bit less in the southeastern corner of the state, and perhaps a little bit more in some of the hill towns of Litchfield County. Then we're looking good for the next few days. We will get a cold snap in here starting Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, with our high temperatures only staying in the 20s. And for Thursday, we're back up to 38, and Friday, 43 degrees. And taking just a peek to next weekend, there's another storm system on the way, but it looks like it'll be mainly a rain event with our temperatures running above normal. So we are still looking for that accumulating snow this afternoon. I'll check the questions at the bottom of this Facebook Live and answer as many as I can. We'll have another update coming up in the next hour. All right, we'll see you then.